Hey, we got a new project to work on. We got a truck that we got a good price on here, but we got some work to do. So let's go over what we need to do on it and then watch for the videos where I cover each of the things that we're going to cover. So let's turn this around, and here's the truck. So quick walk around here. And the biggest problem we had when we got this is the brakes. Now, I don't know if you can see in there too well, but there's metal shavings on here. And if you look in this one, you can see the rotor right back here, and there's no pad. The inside, it's already grinding into the metal. So we got brakes to do on this. And then one of the things we had when it was running, when it was really humid and wet and rainy, it didn't want to start. As soon as it dried up, it started. So we're going to do the cap and rotor. We may not do the plugs and the wires this time. We'll take a look at that. We'll look at the brake lines when we do that, see what they look like. There is a little bit of rust in places like this. We can take care of that. That's not too bad. You can see some of the clear coat has come off of these. That's just a matter of, basically just sanding it down and, redoing it. We have a few little dents. There's a dent up here. We'll be working on that one of these days. And then when you go around to the back, the bumper is got some pretty good rust spots on it. I think what we'll probably do on that is I don't think we'll try repairing it. We'll just see if we can go to the junkyard and get another one. Those are plates from the previous owner. This side has a little bit more rust around the fender well. We can fix that. The front bumper, let's go back up here and look at that. Got a little dent right here. Of course, the hood, those seem to always do that. The bumper is the same condition here, where I think we'll just stop at the junkyard and we'll pick that up. There's no mirror on the passenger side. Same thing, we'll go to junkyard, pick one of those up. May or may not be the same color, but we don't care. We can always paint them. So that's kind of what we're doing. There's no driving lights or anything in here, so we may go ahead and put some in there. Gives a little better light. Looking at the box itself, we'll pull the box off. There's some holes in here, and we'll go ahead and patch those like we do on doing the car and whatnot. There's no key for it. There is a locked number on here. We might see if we can get the key. If not, we'll just have to replace this. But we have, nice little thing here, so we can put some stuff back in here. So that's kind of what we're doing, and this will be one of our next projects coming up. So I know we're going to have to do the brakes. Can't do anything besides that. I know on the driver's seat, let's walk around here to the driver's seat. I think it's locked, but the driver's seat, probably can't see it too well. Anyway, it kind of droops down. It kind of lost a little bit of its support. So what we'll do is we'll pull the seat out. We'll take a look at it. Something easy we can fix. If not, we have a lady that does upholstery work, and she can probably fix it up. So that'd be another project we'll do, and we'll get this thing up and running. When it was running, it run really good. It's just we got to worry about if it's wet, not working, and then starting later, and we want to make sure we get that fixed. Of course, wiper blades, we're going to replace those. And we're doing, we got a kit coming for both of the front rotors and pads, and the calipers for both sides, and the drums and the shoes for the back side. So we'll do all that when that kit comes in. Of course, you'll do one side at a time. I'm figuring on the brakes, because they were sticking in there, or might be sticking. We don't know why that one wore down that far and the other one didn't. So we're just going to go ahead and replace them. It's not that much more to go ahead and replace the calipers rather than worry about if it sticks. We replace the one. We don't do the other one, it could go bad. So we'll just go ahead and replace both of them at the same time. So that's the introduction to our projects on this one. The tires don't look too bad. They're not great tires, but they're good enough for now anyway. It's only 2-wheel drive, so not really intended to be driven, in big heavy snow or anything. So that's what we're going to be working on, and we'll get this thing fixed up. It's going to look really nice. Get it all painted up. It's got a nice bed liner in it, and nice little rear window that opens up. And we'll just fix it up, and we'll get some other lights on it too, and get us some good fog lights on there and some good running lights, as well as the lights on there. Everything seems to work pretty good on it, except for the brakes. And we'll be doing that. So stay tuned. We'll be doing some of these projects. We're going to be doing the brakes and the ignition stuff real soon. Probably starting this next weekend. We'll be doing that. So make sure you like and subscribe so that you get notified when we come out with a new video. And keep watching on how this Dodge Dakota shows up. It's actually got a pretty powerful engine. It's a V6, but they call it Dakota Sport, and it's a V6 Magnum. Now, I don't know too much about the Dodge motors like that, but it must be pretty good because it does seem it's got some good pickup.